So Carol found out that Bob was cheating, and she confronted him about it, and Bob confessed, and they started the painful process of affair recovery. And during that process, Carol learned some more details about the affair from someone else. But she didn't tell Bob what she had learned. Instead, she started asking him entrapping questions. An entrapping question is when you ask your partner something as if you didn't already know the answer. In this case, Carol did know the answer because she had learned information from a third source, but she didn't tell Bob, I learned this information from someone else. She asked him a question as if she was curious, but what she was really trying to do was to trap him in a lie. So another way of talking about this is that Carol was deceiving Bob in an effort to prove that Bob would deceive her. The problem with this is that deception is one of the main things that causes infidelity. So if I'm willing to deceive my wife, then that increases the risk of infidelity in my marriage, obviously. And if Carol is willing to deceive Bob, that increases the risk of infidelity in their marriage. So a better way for Carol to handle this would be for her to not be deceptive towards Bob. So if she learns new information, the least deceptive thing to do would be to just tell him what she had learned, instead of trying to use deception in an effort to catch Bob also being deceptive. Carol already knows that Bob's deceptive because he cheated on her, and so she doesn't really need to prove that. And the chance of someone changing from being a deceptive person to a much less deceptive person in a matter of days is pretty low. It's kind of a character level change that takes quite a bit of effort and probably some time. And so if your partner was cheating a few days ago, they probably haven't done the character level change that makes them into a non-deceptive person. But if you're tempted to deceive them, to try to prove that they're deceptive, then you're also deceptive, and that's something for you to work on.